great. Now we got to do it all over again.
Hey, we have before.
It
Right.
was only one time we actually had to do it over again, and that was weird and it sucked because I think about the Bag of Bones or thing. We had to like do it twice. I'm like, I already did this. What the fuck?
I thought it was for one of the Tower books.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I mean, the Tower books would be less of a problem because I could talk about them all day.
Yeah.
I need a new one.
What?
I need a new Tower book
Oh yeah.
so I
Uh,
can complain how it's not as good as the other ones.
I
Part 3, right? Is that what we're doing?
part 4.
Part 4. Oh yeah, because there's only one more part. All right. Yeah, the chapter names are relevant because it's not hard to figure out what the chapter's about.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know. Like, there's definitely, I think the most interesting parts again is like with the hedge animals and stuff and the ghosts, but largely this book is like not as interesting as I remember it being.
Well, it's definitely a slow burn, but at first I was like, okay, this is boring, but now I kind of like it because you can see the tension building and Jack's starting to actually do dumb shit now. I'm still not sure why he threw the whatever it was to make the snowmobile not work.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming that was the house's influence or the hotel.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like we'll never know um how much is him and how much is the hotel. Reminds me a lot like Derry or a lot of places we visit where it are neat things. What is that? Castle Rock, where you know they already are shitty people, and the people come in and just enhance the evil a little bit more to send them over the edge. I
Yeah.
think Jack would fit right in Castle
Mhm.
For sure.
Rock.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's like I don't know. I guess it's maybe it's because there's so few characters, but it's just like I don't even feel that interested.
I felt that the last time we podcasted with like all the history and stuff that he went through.
Hmm.
But this one, because you're getting more of like the actual scare stuff, I definitely was more interested.
Yeah, those parts were my favorite parts for sure. I guess that was a lot of it.
Yeah.
We have the woman in 217. Thank you very much. And I was
The
just somewhere looking at Halloween stuff, and it was like, it was a keychain or something that said room 237. I was like, nope, go away.
uh, yeah, but that's
Got it.
not King, or that's again if we believe the hotel part, whatever. That wasn't like a I can't think of the word, like a directorial edit.
Uh, yes, it was. He can say that all he wants. I'm not buying it. I
Okay.
wouldn't even have known the name of that damn hotel if somebody hadn't have told me, I think, or if you hadn't told me that that's what it really was. Because I always thought it was the Stanley, and apparently it's not even the Stanley.
Mm-mm.
It's like a different hotel based on the Stanley, based on the Overlook. Supposed to be the
Right. But I'm sure
Overlook.
people wanted to go there after seeing the video, movie.
What was the name of it? The
Me,
hotel?
I don't remember.
Yeah. What was the name of the video?
Huh? The Shining?
Oh, right. But that's what I'm saying. After watching the movie, I wouldn't have known. I guess you would have had to look it up, and that's hard to do in the 70s, 80s. Not like it is now. That movie was 1980, I think. I don't know. I guess we're just going to spend this book comparing the two, but Wendy is so much better in the book. With the movie, Wendy is a blubbering idiot. Um, she actually has thoughts and emotions in the book, so I like her way better. And again, I think most of my memories of like The Shining apparently are the movie and not the book.
I
I mean,
And I'm like,
that's
oh yeah, I
do
had no
remember.
idea the hedge maze didn't exist in the book.
In, what do you mean
It
in the
was
movie?
it exists in the movie, does not exist in the book.
Oh, the maze. Oh, I was thinking
Yeah,
hedge.
it's just random hedge animals, I guess, hanging out front in the courtyard for some reason. That's how you know the hotel's fancy because they have hedge animals.
The scene with Danny, like when he goes out there and like starting in the playground and the hedge animals, that was the part that I remember being like the scariest when I read it as a child.
Yeah, yeah, that was kind of terrifying. And I like how he like starts thinking shit into existence. He looked back and there was nothing there, but then what if it was? And then all of a sudden there was something there. And I'm like, well, maybe your parents shouldn't let you play in a tunnel that could cave in at any time. It's like Friday the 13th. Weren't they doing it while he was out there, like getting chased by ghosts or
Well,
animals or
I don't know if they
like
were in the act or if it was post act.
very Friday the 13th?
I think
Yeah, that whole theme was awesome. That was probably my favorite part.
yeah, that was definitely so suspense driven.
Mhm.
Well, and him realizing after too, when he was telling them about it, he was like, "Wait, you know this is real. You know I'm telling the truth, and you're just not like
Yeah,
letting it go."
they were like, okay, let's talk. Tell us everything. We're gonna believe you now. And by the way, so the animals only moved when he wasn't looking. So why the hell did he turn around? Why
Well,
not just face him and back up the whole time?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I'm like, I don't know which is worse, the thing coming out of the slide or the playground or the hedge animal.
Well, they were far enough apart that you couldn't keep an eye on all of them at the same time.
That's
But
also
also, is it even possible to snowshoe backwards?
that's also a good point.
So I'm just picturing two tennis rackets. How close am I with that? I have no idea.
I don't know.
I think that's kind of accurate, but without the handle, maybe? I don't know.
Right, just like some straps going over the top. Uh, I'm not even sure what I don't think things like that exist anymore. Oh, well, maybe they do. I don't know. I don't live in Colorado.
Snowshoes?
Yeah. Well, like the old school ones. Like if you went and bought a snowshoe now, I'm pretty sure it would not be this with the old tennis racket. I don't know what it would look like though. I don't know what a snowshoe is anymore. Just big boots, right? With fur on them.
Yeah, I think
But yeah,
to your point though, he should probably not be out there alone ever because it's dangerous. Like, and he's only 5.
yeah, he seems so much older, but a lot of his kids seem so much older than they are.
Uh-huh.
It's because they go through so much shit.
Yeah, they have these complex thoughts and emotions, and I'm like, yeah, you're 5. All you want is, your blankie and a one glass of milk or something. I don't
Yeah,
remember what 5 was like, but it wasn't that complicated.
he doesn't think that far off. Like I thought like the way Jake was a stretch for like a 12-year-old, but this is also very similar to that. And I'm like, so I'm definitely not like 5 doesn't seem realistic.
Yeah.
Jake seems a little young for some of the shit that he understood, but Danny is like way too young and doesn't understand most of the shit that he knows, I
Yeah, I can't
guess.
can't even read.
Right? Yeah, and what did he say? They're kissing PPs. Like he knows things that he has no business knowing and shouldn't be knowing.
Yeah.
Uh, that's one hell of a power. And they both, well, I mean, Jake and Danny, they both have the touch or the shining, depending on what world you're living in. I was in the shower before this podcast going, and I have no idea why, but I was like, Red Flag is not Walter. I'm just not buying it. I don't know where that came from, but I was. I guess I'll watch some Stephen King Shining videos during the week. But I don't know how that got me over the flag.
I mean,
Um,
I buy it and could see them being different people at the same time, but they do have similar energies.
Flag doesn't titter. Well, I guess he does a little bit. He's a little tittery. He doesn't actively titter, but I can see him tittering. Like I could see, what's his name, Skarsgård tittering. I can see that.
Yeah, for sure.
And wait, which one's Flag? It's not Bill. It's the other one.
Andy?
Yeah, is that it? Andrew? Is
I don't
that right?
remember.
No, it's more Norwegian than that, isn't it?
Skarsgård?
Like,
Who
well, that's
played?
pretty
Yeah.
Norwegian. Anyway,
Well, like Skarsgård.
there's just three of them, and there's a dad or something too.
That's how kids are usually born.
Usually, but not always. Um, no, I mean that does acting semi-famous, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
Well, there's Bill and Alex, and I don't think the third
Alex. That's what it is.
acts.
Which one's in Castle Rock? Not Bill, right?
I
Bill is
don't.
like Pennywise, and Alex is everyone else.
I didn't watch Castle Rock, so
Yeah.
The first one was interesting because it was not a story that existed before.
Does that mean
Uh,
Stephen King didn't write it?
I, hmm, I don't think he did because the second one is the Misery prequel, like when she was like 20 years before she kidnapped Paul. But no, she kidnaps like a baby or something in that one. It was,
Jeez.
eh, yeah, I don't know. She was a crazy super fan, but they had her just be, I mean, who's to say they're wrong because she was insane, but they just had her insane the whole time. And like she had a history of kidnapping. Paul wasn't the first time that happened. Like, I didn't make it through that one, but I liked the first season. But I don't think he wrote either one of them now that you say it out loud. But do you have to get his like stamp of approval to mess with his universe?
I'm assuming so.
It just means how many zeros are on the check, I think.
Also, like, what fan would want to make that series? Well, I guess besides Kubrick, and have nothing to do with Stephen King's input.
And that's how that went, right? I'm assuming. I don't know, but he wasn't exactly, who he is now at the time. So he probably signed over the rights to the movie, I'm assuming, and just let me know how it goes, and then got pissed off when he saw how it went.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like Kubrick was going, "Hey, you think we should do this?"
Right. I'm sure not.
Just he was like, "Fuck you, I'm famous. I'm doing it my way." But
Well, because
no, that's not what we want to see.
did it come out in the 70s or 80s?
1980. So
Yeah.
no to both, I think is the answer.
Isn't that the 80s?
Does that count? Does 1980 count as the 80s?
Mm-hmm.
Like if when I turn 50, can I say I'm in my 50s?
Yes.
Yes.
But I'm not. I'm just at the first one.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the 50s or the
Yeah.
80s.
Anyway, that ship sails. Definitely in my 50s now.
I could do for like a remake of this movie in a good way.
I thought they did.
They he did it bad, more like the book that he wanted the movie to be remake in the 90s with the fucking guy from Wings. What's his name? Do you guys even know what Wings is? TV show, I think in the 80s, 90s.
I
Nope.
know of
They
it,
were
but
like it was like a comedy in an airport.
yeah.
Steven, something. What's his name? Anyway, it wasn't that good. So, but it was a mini series instead of a movie. I don't know. He falls in love with these TV mini series things.
Yeah, because all this stuff is so long.
Well, that's part of it. But do what they do now. Just make it a movie and make three of them. like Peter Jackson, where he can take one sequel, The Hobbit, and turn it into 6 movies, and not short ones. I mean, his books are hard because there's so much uh character development and internal stuff, and that's hard to express. And it's actually funny because his character is, I guess, doing this podcast, you realize his characters often freak out over nothing other than the shit they're making up in their head. Like, he thought this, and what if it was that? And then, but then there's actually nothing there. They're just, I can't think of an example, but we've
I'm
read
like,
that a bunch of times.
I think a lot of the times there is something there though.
Yeah.
Well, in the Overlook, there's always something there, whether you see it or not.
Do you think
I can't believe Grady hasn't shown up yet. Like, I thought, like, most of his book was him talking to fucking Grady.
I definitely thought, I mean, I know we still have more to go, but I thought he spent more time at the bar too.
Yeah.
Right, talking to Grady.
Oh, right. I was thinking Lloyd.
Wrong book.
No, he called him Lloyd, didn't he? Who was he talking about?
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, you're right. Lloyd's the bartender, Grady. No, he doesn't talk to Grady. Or Lloyd. Yeah, okay. Let me
Okay.
try that again. Ugh. I can't believe he's not talking to Lloyd yet. I thought he spent this whole book talking to Lloyd for the most part. Like
Yeah, I
that's how it
remember.
was in my memory because he's sitting there and he like vents to Lloyd about how much he hates his family and he's like, just kill him. Like,
Yeah.
okay. Never thought of it that way. And
I don't
like
know.
something, not, he had a dream or something and it was like, you have to kill him. You're an artist. That's what artists do. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
He's like, you got to get rid of your wife and son first, though. They're in the way.
You have to kill him, Jackie, and her too, because real artists must suffer. Oh yeah? Well, God damn.
Are they
Each
all,
man kills the thing he loves.
are they just like accepting the fact that this place is haunted now? I
They
mean, I
have.
know.
That was his father's voice, so that makes sense. Oh, they hear that through the CB radio. Yeah,
Oh,
I would not,
yeah. I forgot
I
that
would
was
not
how it
use.
opened.
Wait, so they do have communication, right? They're acting like they,
They
uh,
did.
Yeah, they did. They don't
oh,
anymore.
he's dreaming this, isn't he? Yeah, that's what it is. Because he broke the radio.
Yeah.
Like the first thing he did. And then he threw the fucking snowmobile distributor cap or whatever that thing was called. Uh, I mean, he's kind of got a point though, because Wendy's just like, we got to get out of here, and he's like, and then what? So,
Yeah, but it's one of those situations. It's like when people are like, we can't sell the house that's super haunted because we don't have the
right,
money. And it's like,
like
well,
every episode of Haunted I've ever watched.
right. I'm like, okay, well, I hope you're prepared to die for it then.
Yeah.
Why don't you just live with the ghost,
This
like the
isn't
Simpsons?
Babadook.
Horrible Parenting 101, or well,
I
102. 101
was
is
talking
Hereditary.
I was talking about living with the
I know,
ghost.
but that's what that movie makes me think of. Oh, that kid. Oh, the way she talks to him.
What did we just
Like,
watch that she was in again?
you watched
Oh,
something. I don't think we watched it, but you told me she was in it and she was a bad mom again. And
Mickey
of course,
17.
oh yeah, I started watching that and then forgot about that. I
Yeah.
should have told my brother to watch it. Oh, he probably didn't because I told him to. Oops, was that recorded?
Mm-mm.
Uh, yeah, I want to actually. I want to go back to that. I forgot about that. That was HBO, right?
Yeah. Her
Yeah,
and Mark
Corporation.
Ruffalo play this like super rich murdery couple.
Well, here's one way to put it. What do they call it? Expendable or something like that?
um is it
Anyway,
expendable?
we'll
Something like that, yeah.
it's gonna confuse the whole world unless they've seen the movie. So,
Yeah.
um, I like how he gets upset that the battery was in the shed. And I'm pissed off about it. Like, no, you just had to look at one more spot, didn't you? And of course, there it was.
I mean, I still kind of feel bad for him because you can tell how much he's changed and how fast. So I don't think that it's really all his doing. So like even the fact that in that scene he's able to recognize like no, Wendy and Danny are the priority. That battery is there and I'm going to get it and I'm going to make it work. And then obviously that didn't work, but like he still has like moments of clarity.
And then he turns around and throws the other thing out in the snow. So yeah, I found the battery, but guess what? You still can't leave. Yeah, I mean, and that's what you can't see in the movie, right? Like this slow thing that's taking him over. It's starting to win like one piece at a time.
As soon as he thought about killing his wife though, he should lock himself up somewhere.
Or send them away, be like, hey, I'm not good. Like, y'all need to get out of here.
Yeah. And he even realizes it's the hotel doing it to him, and he's still like, maybe it's too late. I don't know.
Yeah, he has some like weird moments of clarity that don't stop him. Like he understands it's fucked up, but he still can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, yeah, like on the one hand, he like that's all he cares about is his wife and his kid, and on the other hand, he's pretty sure he's gonna kill him at some point. Or I'm pretty sure he's gonna. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna kill him at some point, or at least try.
He also acts like he hates them.
Oh, some of the shit he thinks about her, like I just fucking choke her. That'll shut her up. Like I'm hoping those are shining thoughts or overlooked thoughts. And like, do you normally think this after you like just had sex with your wife and you're laying in bed? Uh, you think about killing her? I think we call those like Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm trying to see where I'm at. He would, I like, he's arguing with himself and he goes, he would never hurt Danny on purpose. He would never hurt Danny now.
Right.
Because guess what?
Oh,
That whole I would never hurt Danny, that doesn't work because you did it over a couple times. Or no, just the one time.
that scene. I do feel like the scene where he's talking about like the arm. He's like, "Will you never get over it?" I'm like, "No, dude. You
Yeah,
deserve to not
I
forget that."
know. I like broke his arm like last year. Why are you still mad? You just never let anything go, do you, Wendy?
Yeah, like that bitch. Come on. Does a man not deserve to be reformed?
No wonder I'm drinking. It's not even my fault. Look what I got to deal with. And yeah, I'm kind of ready for him to get to Lloyd and start drinking at this point. That's when it
Right.
starts getting good, right?
He's already an insufferable asshole.
I know. I don't. We're not going to feel bad when he possibly does not make it to the end of the book, or makes it to the end of the book and no further.
Also, the reveal of Red Rum was like so anticlimactic.
Yeah. I forgot that
I
it was,
mean,
and here's what it is. And it's like, okay.
I mean, I guess like it's
yeah,
kind of scarier in the movie because you can just he does the like like flashing on it.
he does that shaking face with his eyes all wide that he does the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like Wendy screams and he does that shaking face.
But he's just like red rum, murder, red rum, murder. I'm like,
It's much
okay.
cooler in the movie, right? Because Tony's doing it.
Yeah.
Tony's like red rum. We're like, oh yeah, you can't hear that in the
Oh,
in the.
it's so
I read
creepy
something
too.
about
Oh, sorry.
okay,
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
something about Tony. Well, Kubrick decided to skip the part where who Tony was because he didn't have time to make the movie that long to get into all that, so he just left it open and didn't tell anybody who Tony was.
Tony is very, I feel like, crucial to the story.
Well, we kind of find out who he was by accident, and so yeah, I'm afraid to talk about Tony too much.
I like how he was like, I can't get to you. They won't let me get to you. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony said that, right? He's like, I can't,
Yeah.
they won't let me. So yeah, like uh, I have questions, but I can't ask them. What, world, that's not even the right term. Where are they that Tony and the ghosts of the Overlook are fighting each other?
Yeah,
Where
how
does
can
Tony exist? Just,
right.
'cause I mean,
Especially if he's from the future or whatever.
excuse
Yeah.
me, we don't know that.
I mean, we don't. I don't remember Tony. I thought Tony was Dick, so
I thought Tony was a middle-aged man.
Tony's a sociopath. Um, Tony is, yeah, well, he's fighting the Overlook ghosts, I guess. What's the deal with this hotel? Why does everybody that dies there, like, stay there? Some kind of vortex.
yeah, it's all American Horror Story.
Yeah, right? Oh, that place. God, don't die within fucking 10 miles of that place.
Which one?
Well, Murder House. Why? Which one are you talking about?
Well, because it's a recurring theme for them. They do it in Murder House, they do it in Hotel, they do it in 1984.
Didn't make it through the second two. Hotel was, I like the idea, but it just wasn't working. And that happens with that show a lot for me.
Oh yeah,
Like, I feel like it should be better, and I'm trying, and it's just not doing it for me.
yeah, I get that.
Hotel probably had something to do with Lady Gaga at the time. I wasn't a big fan. I don't really care about her now, one way or the other.
She's not even really like the focus of that season. I mean, she kind of is, but it's
Kind of more Kathy Bates, right? Wasn't she the one running the front?
yeah.
She's awesome in everything.
I love Kathy Bates.
And then 1984, everybody's a serial killer, right? Isn't that 1984?
Yeah.
It was kind of weird. I couldn't keep up. Like, there's nobody getting murdered because everybody was doing the murdering.
No, there were lots of people getting murdered. They just all would come back because of the land that they died on.
Was it an ancient burial ground, and did they only move the headstone?
I don't think that doesn't that create a poltergeist that doesn't make you come back from the dead.
Well, me-
Oh, well, unless you mean Pet Cemetery.
well, I meant poltergeist, but I mean, define come back from the dead.
Um, Not a poltergeist.
Well, I mean, a poltergeist is, well, I guess they're still dead. They're not coming back from the dead, and they're pissed off. Either that or they're juvenile delinquents. I can't figure out which.
Yeah, they're like tricksters.
They like to take shit and throw it around the room for no fucking reason. Like, hey, stop that. You're cleaning that up. Like, what is it? Conjuring 2, right? Where they go to England. My name is Belle Wilson. But, can't be scared of a ghost with an English accent. It just doesn't work.
Did you see the paranormal investigator who had been carrying Annabelle around for like the last couple of years died unexpectedly and mysteriously?
Oh, come on. No way.
Yeah, I was like, oh, whoa, that's a little
First of
too.
all, who is this guy carrying his doll around?
He was like gifted it like temporary home from the Warren house so that he could do a tour with it, and he died on the tour.
I mean, I didn't. I mean, how did he not see that coming?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
careful what you wish for, stupid. I'm surprised they let it out like that.
right?
Yeah. Well, didn't it
What
go
was that?
missing for a while?
Didn't it what?
Didn't it go missing for a while?
I don't know. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I thought I heard that it went missing from the tour and ended up in Mexico.
Yeah, like the whole town died and it ended up back here.
I feel like I'm okay. I don't want to mess with anything like that.
You know.
Owls are inherently creepy even if they don't do anything. And now we're talking haunted, demon-infested ones. No way. I can't. I tried to watch those movies and they just kind of bore me because every time I try to start The Conjuring, it's like what do you call it? Avengers, Marvel Universe. Like you're supposed to start with two Captain Americas. I'm like, nope, I'm out. Can't do it. I don't give a shit about Captain America. I can't do The Conjuring. They bore me. Not The Conjuring, Annabelle. And there's three of them. For goodness
Yeah.
sake.
I was gonna say the Conjuring movies are kind of interesting, but I haven't really watched Annabelle.
Conjurings are cool, but they're really like, it's like a Spielberg movie. It's really high budget and you can kind of tell. So sometimes you're like, okay, but,
Yeah.
uh, it's like the movies that people that don't know anything about horror movies watch. Like, oh,
Yeah.
isn't that cute? You watch The Conjuring.
That's what I was saying. It's very mainstream ghost story.
But I mean, that's okay.
Yeah. It's not hereditary.
Huh. Not a lot is. You don't even need to finish that movie. Just watch the first like hour.
I mean,
Like that's the parts that I remember. Not all the. How was that
yeah,
movie?
but
It's old enough, but
the end of it is the scariest part.
well, that's a big twist for sure. What a twist.
What a twist.
Um, I'm gonna watch that again. I just picture that kid's. Am I allowed to say stuff? Spoiler alert.
It's like 7 years old.
Yeah.
I just picture the kid's head. Have you seen it, Allie?
No.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I'm not gonna say too much.
Never mind. Yeah.
You should watch that.
It's 7 years old, so I mean, whatever.
You should still watch it. I'm not
It's,
gonna do that to you. It's
I was
it's
gonna
kind of
say,
the first thing that happens, and then it
talk about
gets
subverting expectations.
yeah, right. I'm one of those. It's like, okay, I'm gonna be able to predict this movie in 2 minutes, and blah blah blah. Let's see how close I am. And yeah, I was way off. I wasn't
Hmm.
even trying because I had no idea what was going on because it hit you with a holy crap moment right from the beginning, and it just kind of makes you so uncomfortable for a while. You're like crawling out of your skin when they're like, I don't even know how to describe it. When they're talking to each other, you have to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody in the world should watch that movie.
I've heard it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, like Heredity
It's
and
better than I thought, like,
What were you saying?
sorry.
Heredity and Midsommar, I've heard are really, really good, and I just haven't seen either of them.
I finally started Midsummer, but I think I got about 10 minutes in.
Same.
No,
I do want to finish that one, but I did the same thing. I put it on and just didn't pay attention.
Yeah, it's Midsummer Somar is like, Train to Busan. I keep hearing about it and I haven't gotten there. Well, I
Hey, but
finally got
wait.
to Train to Busan.
I
So
was like, yeah, we watched that one.
yeah,
I liked it more than I thought. I gotta tell you, it was pretty good. Because it was, I mean, at first like, oh great, another zombie movie. Oh, and they're on a train, but I got into it. Maybe
Yeah.
because it was all about the action, because I had no idea what they were saying, but you could figure it out. You didn't really need to.
You knew it. You weren't reading the subtitles?
I mean, at some points, but I was not like, no, not the whole time. I hate reading movies, but sometimes I was, and sometimes I was just like watching them run.
Yeah.
Like, that guy's the asshole, so everything he does is asshole, and that guy's like the hero, and
yeah,
the wrong guy died. Well, they
yes,
all.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I
Ugh.
don't know. That dad should not have sacrificed himself.
I feel like everybody sacrificed himself like before they had to. It was like they were like couldn't wait to sacrifice themselves. Like you didn't have to do that yet.
And there was no point in which I was rooting for the protagonist.
Yeah, I didn't like that guy. The bad father guy, right? That you talking about?
Yeah.
oh my god, yeah, I did not care about him, and it pissed me off. Like he took the lady's purse and gave the zombie his arm instead, and I'm like, you had a leather purse in your hand.
Right. They were like sacrificing themselves for no stupid reason or for stupid reason. Oh, you wrapped up your arms. Why don't you just wrap up everything?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, at that point, I didn't want anybody to live. I was like, this just needs to be an apocalypse now.
Right.
Well, no, I wanted the girl to live.
Eh. If, to what end? All her parents are dead. She's
She's
got
got
nobody
a new mommy now.
Yeah.
who's already pregnant. She's gonna have bigger issues to worry about than her. Trying to like try to get some prenatal vitamins in the apocalypse. Although we did have a missed ending, right, with the military showing up at the very end,
Yeah.
except differently, not the way the mist ended.
I mean, he would have been in Train to Busan though. He was already bit, wasn't he?
Who, Dad?
Yeah, like
Yeah, yeah, and it took him a really long time.
yeah. How comes?
What?
Yeah, some people were super quick, and then his was just long enough.
Some people were all World War Z because they were like counting the 10 and like, you're not a zombie yet. Like, woohoo! I like the running zombies. They're just so much more terrifying. All it takes is
Yeah.
one bite.
Hmm.
Anyway, ghost story in a hotel. I think we're supposed to be talking about. But hey, it's a slow burn, so you gotta pull it up. But this is a book is a lot of character building.
Like it's not that it's bad, but like after rereading it, and like maybe my opinion will change next time. But I'm like, this is just like It's not even near one of my favorites of his.
Yeah. That's how I felt rereading Salem's Lot. Like, it used to be one of my absolute favorites of his. And when we reread it, I was just like, I don't care.
That book always had a weird, like, disconnected tone to it. Like you
Yeah.
weren't living with the character, you were hearing about them after the fact kind of thing. It's kind of like the prologue. It's like he doesn't use their names, right? Isn't it? It's just like the man and the boy or something.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh fuck, they're still vampires. We got to go back." Like, well, wait,
Of
where's
course
that story? Did they go back?
them.
That movie, I think I remember that story. I think I remember the movie. I remember that kid floating outside his window when I was like 8 years old,
Yeah.
getting up and locking all my windows and closing curtains. I did like the new movie though. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
They changed some stuff, but it was, they always do for some reason. Come on, Mike Flanagan.
I mean, he's pretty good at. Well, actually, I haven't read any of the movies that he's done, but I like the movies.
What does that mean?
Like I was gonna say, like Gerald's Game was very good, but I didn't read the book, so I don't know how close it is.
Oh, um, I don't remember. I don't really want to read Gerald's Game again. It wasn't that great. The best
Right.
parts were when the like dog comes in and starts eating them, and she can't do anything about it. Uh,
Didn't
but the rest is all internal, all shit in her head. And like everybody's seen it, right? Cutting her hand wide the fuck open to get out without bleeding to death somehow. I'm not sure that would have worked.
I mean, if you don't cut like a an artery or whatever, I feel like there's a world in which it's possible.
I guess. Well, isn't that right where you like slit your wrist to commit suicide? I mean,
Yeah, but if
isn't there a big giant artery there?
isn't it like if you do it, whatever, I don't know.
I think
It
I know
underscore me though.
where you were
What's that?
going, Amber.
Yeah. I don't want to give people ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Don't come here for directions. I hate that shit. No going back from that mistake.
But I
Uh,
do love Gerald's Game, the movie. I think he did a great job. so I have faith.
Yeah, like you said, I don't know how close that is. And everybody said for years that movie was unmakeable, but he projected her dead husband to talk to her. I can't remember how much of that, some of that's in the book, which seems to make it pretty easy to make a movie, because that's the problem. You need a dialogue with somebody instead of the internal thoughts, right?
Yeah, which is a smart way to do it. And then plus, because she's doing that, you don't know like what's real and what's not real until the end.
Yeah, especially with the serial killer guy. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah. Yes.
And then he was real, and you're like, well, I thought you were just like, then it made it all much more terrifying all of a sudden because he really was dead.
Yeah.
I thought she was just seeing shit and, living in her head. Like, oh no, there was while you were doing that and while the wolves or dogs were eating your husband, there was a creepy guy in the corner watching you. That could have ended much worse. Yeah, he was a serial killer, wasn't he? And he didn't kill her for some reason.
Yeah.
We didn't quite figure out, I think. Uh, yeah, I guess we don't have a lot to say about The Shining, huh? Because we're off,
It
all
was a
kind of other
shorter
places.
section.
Yeah,
It
yeah, I think
was.
like a week.
And he does go back to 217, and I like how suddenly Jack thinks that the fire hose is moved positions
I
when
know,
he
I
wasn't
like
looking.
that's subtle.
Well, first it was Danny, now it's Jack, so they're both like suspicious of the same fire hose. So it's like, okay, something's going to happen here at some point. There's no way it's not.
It's so annoying to me too that Jack is like, yes, these things are happening, but no, they're not happening. I guess I'm just going crazy.
I mean, both of those things
Just
are true.
all work and no play. Yeah, where's all the cool shit at? I guess it's all in the last part 5, huh? We got like Wendy finding the manuscript he was working on, and some hedge animals, and some.
There's more hedge
I
animals?
I was gonna say, I thought the hedge animals were done.
thought
I
they were around at the end.
I don't remember.
Guess we'll find out. Do you remember? Anybody remember the end? The book end, is it?
Yes, we've asked that before.
Okay, just checking because now we're about to be there.
And that's
I kind
like
of like the
why.
movie end better. I gotta say, but I guess that's a conversation for next time.
I mean, so far, there are scenes from this book that I like more, but so far the movie definitely made it seem way more interesting.
He hasn't made out with like the dead chick in Room 17, right? Or did he do that?
No,
He
So
hasn't
that's a
actually
movie.
seen her yet.
Okay. Oh, maybe he
yeah.
still does.
That is what I really like is all of the sounds that you hear like when your back is turned. It's so creepy.
Oh God, yeah.
Especially in a big, giant, empty hotel where you are snowed in.
Yep.
There's
Like
no leaving. All the hallways are like, long and echoey, dark corners.
the the elevator operating on its own. Like
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, waking up to that and hearing a party? Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Not, um, and why were the people that were at the party in 1920 going up and down the elevator 18 times in a row?
That is a good question. I guess it was just like a busy night. So I don't know why that means the guests would be going from their rooms to the lobby and back and forth.
They made it seem like it was like, yeah, just a couple guests going up and down. It wasn't like somebody taking people somewhere. I guess it was good, Prohibition champagne, huh?
I think it wasn't that 1945?
Oh, was it that late?
I believe that's the night he said. Because they're celebrating. Wait, was that the end of the war?
Might have been. I can't keep all the criminals straight.
I meant
Ain't my job.
World War Two.
Right. Well, I was thinking, what's his name, Vito Ginelli or someone, when he murdered all those people, was, I
Oh
think,
yeah.
around the same time as that.
Right, right.
That was like right after the end of World War II or something. There was a lot of criminals doing a lot of stuff at different times. Mostly they died in the hotel, what they did.
Yeah, but again, like all hotels have people die in them because there's lots of people in them.
Do hotels have a 13th floor? I know
Um,
some don't. Do they still do that? Is that still a thing?
I don't usually go to hotels that have that many floors, so I have no idea.
Hotels, I guess, doesn't have 13 floors. Uh, yeah, that used to be a thing. I don't know if it still
I mean, probably people are superstitious still these days, but
is. I don't know. I kind of like 1408 better than The Shining at this point.
yeah, I agree.
That's a much better haunted hotel. Well, at
But
least they made that one room.
I don't
But
know, like maybe I'm just a little bit bored by the plot even because I'm like, oh yeah, another man goes crazy and is influenced by a ghost to kill his family.
have we done that before?
Maybe not Stephen King, but it's definitely been done in horror.
Yeah, oh, it's been done in real life. It's fucking Amityville Horror.
Right.
You have the demons on his Walkman telling him to kill his family.
So like obviously I feel bad for Danny, but I just don't feel like it's not that I don't know. I don't know. I guess
She
I'll
hadn't
stop
said a
that.
word about what was going to happen to them after they got down when the party was over. Not one word. It had been Danny this and Danny that, and Jack, I'm so scared. How dare you? I mean, why didn't he just send them if he was worried about the after, right? Like,
Yeah, I don't
just
know.
get them the hell out of there. And
It's not enough for them to be gone. He has to kill them.
yeah, she's like, I can't go to my mom's. Okay, well, look, it's one or the other, clearly. So pick one. And you picked one because you didn't do anything. So guess what?
I wonder where they
You-
go after this happens.
No, you don't, because you already know.
Not really. I mean, I not specifically.
Didn't it say in Doc
Well,
What? Well, say that again.
didn't it say in Doctor Sleep like where they were?
I don't remember.
At least part of the time.
I think they say before the end or by the end of this book. So, um, remember that, you'll figure it out.
Okay.
No clues. The book and the movie are different. You have to focus on that.
Right.
You just sound so resigned, like, okay.
Damn it. I gotta keep reading.
I mean, I just
It's
don't
almost
like. I don't remember the exact like what they say at the end. I remember what happens at the end, but
okay. And, uh, we'll worry about that next podcast.
okay.
I don't want to say anything because I feel like anything I say is just gonna give it away. So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah. And then you have all of Doctor Sleep to read. Have you read that one yet?
Yeah.
No. Okay. I
But
didn't
I
know it was
don't
obvious.
remember. Well, we've talked. I think you're the one that told me to read it, like back in.
I probably did. Sounds like something I would say. Um, yeah, we're doing that next, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Rose the Hat and murdering old people. It's funny, once he got old, all his villains became murdering old people that were stealing child's essences. I'm like, damn, dude. He's got at least 4 books where that's happening. So, um, okay. I don't know. Where are we at in the book we're supposed to be reading?
Oh,
Um, I don't know if there's anything else to say, right?
Yeah.
The Like, let me go to the chapter list. That'll tell me because it names every chapter and says what happened. Um,
Does
except for
Wendy like, sorry, fully accept the fact that it was a ghost that strangled Danny?
no, Jack saying he probably did it to himself. I don't.
Right, but I still couldn't tell if Wendy like was like, "Oh, you're right." Well, she did apologize, so I guess she doesn't think it was him.
I don't think she thinks it was him anymore, but because she was like, "Oh my God, that was something your mother would do. Look at you."
I know. I hate
Uh,
that.
Yeah. Like low blow.
elevator. What was the ballroom? That was where it ended, right?
Yeah, that was where Danny like
Oh,
had
it
a
was Danny in the ballroom, not Jack. Yeah, he saw the clock was doing something weird when it went around the. Oh, he went into Tony World, didn't he? Isn't that what happened?
kind of, yeah.
That's when Tony told him they won't let me come to you.
Yeah.
Right, that's like the last thing that happened. Okay, I'm good. Oh my God, Red Rum means murder. Holy shit.
Shocking.
Oh yeah, that's literally the last thing that happened. Dun, dun, dun. Uh, okay, yeah. I'm not sure I should have reread this book. All the cool shit apparently is in chapter 5 that I remember being so scared of my whole life. Because, oh, next door neighbor's dog is out. Yeah, I just remember him spending like half this book at the bar again with Lloyd, like getting drunk and complaining about his family, and Lloyd going, "Well, just kill him
I think it's just the movie that is like influencing my memory, like you said.
then." It's got to be right. Apparently, I don't remember the book for shit, and I remember the movie. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a big 217 team 217.
Well,
Have we watched behind the scenes conspiracy theory? What is it called? Room 237.
I think we started it. I,
Yeah, it's kind of slow. Like they spend 10 minutes on the type of baked beans that they're native. They're like
right.
Indian brand baked beans and it's something of this and that. Like they go really deep into that shit. I don't think that's the way that went. They just grabbed the can of baked beans for a prop.
Yeah, I do
Uh,
remember
I
watching that part.
don't know what kind of this. So. Anyway, 2 weeks, I guess, right? Everybody good?
Yeah, we're finishing it, right?
We are finishing it.
2 weeks is when?
And if it takes another week, oh well. Just, I don't know if I would. Because this is a longer one, right?
Uh,
Because we
not a,
just did the shorter one. Chapter 5 was longer, I think, or part 5.
Yeah,
yeah, it's
These
like a
I
hundred.
if we did a Monday again, I could do that, but I'm busy the weekend of the 28th.
Okay.
Okay. Is that 2 weeks? Yeah. Wait, what's
Yeah.
today? Well, let's just call it 3 weeks. Fuck it. Well, we'll see how Monday goes. Let's just call it 3 weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have any idea what I'm doing 2 Mondays from now. All right.
Sure.
End the podcast. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.